Look at that.
Surprisingly, the inside doesn't look too bad for rust.
No, no, it's not so bad. What's happening? Thanks for finding us out in the field and meeting us. Did you have trouble finding it too? I had a little bit of trouble, but check out this. I'll tell you what we're doing today. You know this guy, Dr. Torque. But Tom, what is this thing right here?
It's a 1972 Dodge Dart. It's a 4-door. My friend Robert's parting it out, so I'm stealing parts.
Robert? Stealing parts?
Stealing parts.
Totally stealing it. Now, why would we do that? This is a 4-door, which you're not interested in. You're not interested in the 4-door. But there is something on this car, or a few somethings, that a person might be interested in. What are they?
Well, for me, the front brakes and suspension on the thing are the same as on my 70 Dart. You know, you can go check out the brakes video that we already did.
Yes, go check out the brakes video on that one. It was a really good video.
But it's got the same Kelsey Hayes 4-piston calipers. So, you know, it's worth hanging on to because, you know, we're hoarders.
Hoarders? I would prefer the term preservers. Mopar, all that stuff. That's cool. Let's take a little look around. So brakes, what else? Anything else?
For me, it's mostly the brakes and front suspension. I was going to hopefully see what the rear brakes were size-wise, because they might be worth hanging on to unless they're 9-inch and then they're just garbage.
Cry 018. What do you suppose that's for? Is that because he was driving a 4-door? He was sad. He was sad that it was a 4-door.
Unless there's specific ones.
Step 1, save the mirror.
Maybe, if I don't break it.
What's worth keeping?
Kick panel trim.
Kick panel trim. That is true though. How many times on these old rigs do you need a piece of trim and very hard to come by, or got tossed or destroyed? So.
Or people have drilled big holes in them for speakers.
Step 2, remove the door. You take that in your house, you can roll the window down when you're hot. You can walk.
So the doors are garbage for you. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, you have the right tool out.
Yeah, well that's kind of wild.
Those are worth keeping too.
Yeah, seems like I always don't have enough of these somehow.
And the aftermarket ones are garbage.
And most of the ones I get in the trucks, they're all busted up.
Yeah.
They're actually reasonable.
Yeah, the aftermarket ones, the knob itself just is junky.
Cool. So why are the new ones junk? The aftermarket.
They don't make them the same way. And the end part you grab to turn sometimes just comes off in your hand.
So wow, so even the older ones are better. They've been sitting around for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty awesome.
These are the armrests and armrest under doohickey things, and the handles are worth keeping too.
Yeah, I already ripped them off this door.
Cool.
Sweet. Recycling.
Recycle, reuse, renew.
Recycle, reuse, renew. How would you define renew?
See, we're environmentalists.
You take
this thing.
You take something that exists and you make it like new again, or you know, make it more functional. Make
it more functional. What did you say? Recycle. Wait, what?
Recycle, reuse, renew.
Recycle, reuse, renew. You just gotta say it like you know what you're talking about.
Pretend.
Pretend. I almost forgot a quick introduction. This is Rob. Robert? You go by Rob or Robert, actually.
Usually whatever.
See how nice and mellow he is? He's letting us tag along today. So you own several of these cars out here.
I have these 3A bodies, trying to make one out of them.
Trying to make one. More recycling, just like we said.
And then just trying to get rid of all the extra junk that I don't need.
Which is also good. Yeah.
That's why I'm
so
here.
Pulling off the parts and control the salvaging. And so what we're going to do, as you have been watching, is we're taking off what we can reuse, what's usable for the new build, and then we're going to get the rest down to recycle. It's a funnest way to recycle, boys and girls. What did you say?
Recycle, reuse, renew.
Recycle, reuse, and renew. I got it right that time.
Trying to help the economy. Or
yeah.
Not the economy. Yeah, you know what I mean.
The environment.
The environment, the economy.
Trying to help the environment.
All of it. Exactly. That's it. Sweet. Got it off. In good shape.
Yeah, these bust here. This is plastic. And so these usually get busted, and then this is, you know, vinyl, but it's in good enough shape that it can be cleaned up and reused in a car. So on eBay, to get new ones of these that you'd have to paint, you know, if you want blue or whatever, they're over $100 for a pair.
What? $100 a pair? So not only are we saving this stuff and recycling, but you can make some money if you want to. And now it's available for somebody who's trying to restore. Remember, recycle, restore, and renew? Now that I got that right?
Nope.
No.
Recycle, reuse, renew.
Recycle, reuse, and renew. First time taking off a back door, you say?
Hey, this door won't open. Have you ever had this door open?
Aha!
Excellent, thanks.
Open. Sesame.
What'd you need over there?
Your
Does this
expertise.
window thing come out? The adjuster? Without like surgery to it?
Well, let's
The
look
window
at
what?
Doesn't look like it'll fit through the hole.
I've never pulled one out before. I'm the A-body expert that hasn't done things. There's a hole in my bucket.
that man over there.
What?
Made me listen to some Muppet video, and now the song is stuck in all of our heads.
Luckily, I don't
Sweet.
know the song.
That's a good thing. It's terrible. And out it comes. Mirror saved. So why would this man be cleaning out this terrible, terrible trunk? The answer, when he comes back after these messages.
He wants the metal, man.
He wants the metal. Robert, we're saving this. What are we doing with that trunk? So what did we take? When you say we're taking this out, what exactly are you talking about?
The wheel well on that car over there is rusted out,
Okay.
and this one has a nice one.
So what will you be cutting out of this? Because you got to cut this. You can't unbolt this.
I'm going to probably cut right along here. I'm going to go look at that car here in just a minute and see exactly what my plan is for cutting.
Nice.
That's why I was kind of cleaning the trunk out on that one a minute ago.
Love it.
So I'm not entirely sure how far I need to go. I just know that this one has good metal.
Sweet. Okay, so what's rusted out in this baby? Oh, that hole right there where the sun's coming through.
Actually, it's not as bad as I thought it was. I knew it was rusted, but I thought it was worse. That just means I don't have to take as much metal.
And what do we got? What is this here? I don't think we talked about what this is.
This one is a 1974 Scamp.
1974 Scamp. Sweet. That. What do you get? What is your plan on this whole rig right
So
here?
this is getting a 71 front end, which is this stuff.
Okay.
It's going to get these wheel wells, which are the higher wheel wells from the Dusters.
Compared to that, yep. See how those
versus
are
the
low?
Darts and Scamps.
Yep. Okay.
It's going to get the tail end off of probably that 72
Oh, nice.
instead of the, I believe, 74 to 76 that's on it.
Okay. Very nice.
Then it's going to get a 400 and a 727
Sweet.
and a Ford 8.8 for the axle.
Very custom.
Ow.
Hey, while we're over here, let me show you something. This is what Rob was saying. This is a good argument why you do not tarp your vehicles. What did we see on this one?
This thing has just rust everywhere. There's not a single thing good in it except the floorboards.
Except the floorboards. Yeah, show us the other side. This other side was absolutely... Wait till you see this. It's crazy amount of rust. The story behind this apparently was that, what was it, Rob? This guy was getting ready to sell this. And
The guy that I bought it from said it supposedly sold, and they went to go look at it and pull the tarp off of it, and I guess they had some old pictures of before it was tarped years ago for the ad to sell it. And they pulled the tarp off and found this on what they thought they had a solid car.
wow.
And it rotted so bad. You see the door.
What a disappointment. Yeah, check out what it is that
Part
we
of the
found.
door right there.
Look at that. It just, the door literally, look at this. It's gone. It's gone. Like the whole door literally just came off. Like, oh, we'll open the door and on the ground it goes. Look at that. Very sad when they're ruined because it got tarped like that. I mean, you know, you get why somebody might tarp it, but don't do it.
Just making a greenhouse.
Making a greenhouse. And greenhouses are awesome, but not in your car.
That's the flat area.
You got that last part like in nothing.
Now there's still some structure underneath I need to undo.
He's nibbling.
He's nibbling? He's a nibbler?
He's a nibbler.
Bumper off. Sometimes on film you miss something, but we were just looking at the wire harness and we had a comment about how, what was the comment? I don't want to ruin it.
Oh, I just said this is why GM builds better stuff than Chrysler, because Chrysler throws adapter harnesses on everything.
Adapter harnesses and everything. What's your response to that, Dr.
What does GM do then?
I don't know, but it sounded good for you.
That's perfect.
If you don't watch it, I'm gonna leave. Wait a minute. I still want parts off this.
Bought us so much on this. Look at this.
Was it? Oh, it was like even denting it a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that tool couldn't even get a good clearance. We almost got it out.
I think there's all new ones. Hopefully. What's about that dash?
What is rear air? What is rear air?
Does this have a rear defroster? Ooh, that's worth keeping.
Rear air.
6x9 thing?
What?
That 6x9 thing?
Whatever it is, yeah, in the middle back there. There's
I took it off already, or?
Oh, is the motor gone?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think it's in my shop.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
cool.
worth keeping.
That's pretty neat. Rear air comes out back here. Rear defroster.
Brum, brum, brum.
That's probably better than electric defrosters that don't work. What's this? Oh, that's the volume control.
Oh, weird.
That's pretty sweet. I love these old. What kind of switches would you call these? They're analog switches and toggle, not digital.
So it's the
Turn
mechanical
up your
switch.
speaker.
I have never seen that before. That
Cool.
is really unusual.
Cool. Yeah, why would that be there instead of just here?
Well, this is for this speaker probably right here in the middle. This must have another speaker somewhere,
Like a secondary speaker.
like in the back.
Somebody opted for the sound package.
Yeah, that is weird. I've seriously never seen this. Never heard of it.
It sure matches the
Yeah.
switch and the writing and everything.
Huh.
Mysterious mysteries.
1988.
1988 was the last time this baby saw the road. The last time it was crying.
Probably about when Robert was born.
83.
83. Sweet. Part number 5. You got to count this as salvage. It's totally cool. Look at all the cracked paint. It's perfect. I love it. Now,
That Challenger that
cry will come with me.
Gas pedal,
Gas pedal. Part number 6.
accelerator pedal, and accelerated cable.
Accelerated cable.
That goes the carburetor.
This probably, yeah, the whole thing's worth keeping. Huh? Ow.
Oh, sorry. Take that, Jake.
It works. Works
Sorry.
good.
I think I got it though. Well, there's a highly good chance that I need these for that Scamp.
Sweet.
I don't know what's wrong.
Check this out. I'm gonna get the front plate too. And it was held on with this baling wire. Pretty sure that probably happened when this got dented, because it's not on this side, but it is on this side. I think that's cool. This is where the fun tools come out right here. This is the kind of thing that makes the really crappy jobs like a piece of cake. Like what we're gonna do right now. So easy. So easy. What height do you want it? Higher, lower, up, down? It doesn't get tired. It's fantastic. Saving that wheel and tire, right?
Wasn't planning on it.
Put some fixed flat in it. It's good to go.
Yeah, look at that.
It's got a built-in parking spot.
Okay.
What are you taking off this, man?
Oh, can you get out right now though?
All of that, not just like part of it, but the whole.
That sounds like a pain.
What?
No.
Taking off not just part of it, but the whole.
Upper control arm, lower control arm, brakes, spindle, etc. Now how do we get to the other side? That was the easy one. We nibble another hole. We've already. Oh boy. Yeah, that's going to be way harder to get at.
That one. These old rusted parts, man. Oh, you're moving it. This looks interesting, Robert. What were you about to do?
Panel.
Okay, so one of the only things that's good on it.
Yeah, is this wheel arch area, which is good because I kind of want that for this car.
Yeah.
I need more
that's
metal
right.
than just that, but I think it'd be cool to have these higher arches on the Scamp.
Yeah, and again, once again, just saving what you can. That's something we can salvage from this one. Before it goes to
Actually, that's the
junkyard.
whole reason I bought this car is for that.
Oh.
So I want to do like a refined, like Hemi Dart style out of this Scamp.
And have some fun with it.
You know, the Hemi Darts have the big cutouts for the rear tires from the factory.
Oh, right. Yeah.
But they
Okay,
were never
that's cool.
trimmed out nicely, so this will give it a nice bead that matches the front fenders.
I like that.
And that's one thing, if you go look at the Darts and Dusters and Plymouths and all that stuff over the years, once you got to like 70 or whatever it was, the Plymouths match front to back on the newer ones like this, and the Dodgers match front to back on the older ones. But like you take a look at a 72 Dart, see the shape of the wheel well?
Mm-hmm.
That wheel arch?
Yep.
And the front is not that style. Then you take the Dodge version of this, and it still has that style fender on the front that doesn't match the wheel arch style like this one.
Right.
So you go look at like a Demon or a Dart Sport, and it's going to have that style bead right here, and that style on the back, and completely doesn't match.
That's cool. We're matching them.
So I mean,
We like to match.
This is all the Plymouth stuff, so it matches. But if you go look at like a Dodge Demon, like the one out front, you'll see that it's from the factory. Wheel arch shape does not match front to back.
So we're fixing a factory error.
Because Dodge was a cheap bastard back then.
Talking about just taking the upper control arm loose from the body of the car. If I can get those bolts out, those are the ones I was turning before, and then taking the 4 big bolts out that hold the cross member in, and then just lowering the whole cross member and all the suspension and brakes and everything out in one piece.
Just all in one big giant piece.
Yeah, I can.
Sounds like a good plan.
Since he has that thing,
Still have
Yeah.
power to turn.
Yeah,
This
that's
one's rated for 5.
that's force multiplier right there.
This one?
yeah,
Dr. Torque, how goes the progress?
meh.
Meh. It just bound up.
Yeah, it doesn't want to slide. It's probably got weight on it. Let's see if it. It's like a big eccentric washer, and so it's what's used for setting the alignment, the camber settings and caster to a certain extent.
Roger, copy. Wilco.
Over and out, Niner.
Over and out, Niner. What are you calling a walkie-talkie? What movie's that from? One of the best ones ever, I think. That's been a long time since I
Same
saw it.
one we asked that question about last time.
Did anybody get it last time? Steps.
Maybe. I think I have an idea of what I want to do.
What are you thinking?
It looks like they're relatively the same down to here, so I think I'm just going to take the easy way and try to slice
All the way around now. Just
right
take
up
that
there.
right out.
Maybe is where this fits. Well, maybe not. This might be a job for a sawzall on this one.
Ooh. Ooh, that zipped right up there. Yes.
One side down.
Success. What's the inside of that baby look like? Oh, look at all. That's why we had so much work on all that.
Mm-hmm.
Man, not exactly made to come apart, but we got it. Let's take a look over here at the inside of this baby. Look at that.
Surprisingly, the inside doesn't look too bad for rust.
No, it's not so bad. Wow, that's cool to see. Did you ever wonder what the inside of one of these look like? Now you know. When we last left off, Tom was still working on this piece. And now we're back, and he's still working.
Hey, I changed my mind. I'm working on something different now. But I did not finish the other one.
In fairness, this has been a pretty tough piece to get apart. Even though it seems like it should be easy. It has not been so simple. I just heard the call of victory.
Well, I'm not 100%, but I have it this far out.
On the one bolt, that one that's been given the that's the jerk right there that's been causing all this trouble.
Yeah.
Man.
I got the other quarter panel off while you weren't looking.
What? Busy doing some boring work. I would have. I was doing work. Look at that. Oh, I gotta check that out. Oh, looky.
So is this back of the back seat?
How many times can you see through to the other side? Hi, how are you? Whew. Felt some of that hot rubber.
It smells good, doesn't it?
It does.
Take that!
Take that, you jerk. He did it. Look, how about that? That is the result of how long of work?
I don't know, 3, 4, 80 hours. I'm not sure.
80 hours.
Probably
The same after the first one.
the second side was significantly quicker.
It was that well comparative, and that was still a lot of work.
Yeah, that sucked.
That does suck. But now that's loose. So what's next?
Cross member bolts.
Cross member bolts. What's about to happen here?
We're gonna lift up the
You're about to see some excitement, man.
cam member to take the last 2 bolts out.
Let me try loosening it a little bit.
Here. Something did. Yes. How about that? We are done. That was a very successful day of all the things that you said. The recycling, the repurposing,
Reuse.
the reuse.
Recycle, reuse.
Reuse.
I'm tired.
It's very hot. We're tired. Listen, thanks for coming
renew.
and hanging out.
Yeah, there we go. Renew.
Renew. That's right. Go have a cup of tea, ice preferably, or water, or whatever it is you like to do on behalf of Dr. Torque, your brand new friend, Rob, and Uncle Jake. You know what we're gonna do. We're gonna take you out with everybody's favorite. We love you. It's a fist bump of friendship. Whoop-ow! Check this out. We were trying to figure out what Cry 18 stood for. I was like, maybe it's sad because you got a 4-door, but a friend Rich here had actually a really cool idea. He said, what did you say?
This is Cry 18 because they were crying because they got this car for their 18th birthday.
I think that's the best theory yet.
Jake?
Yeah, why were you taking the door panel off?
I don't remember now.
Dr. Torque always causes a problem. Don't ya? Safety third. Look at this guy. He's giant. He come up past my waist. He tow trailers for you.
Oh no! At least function it. Get in my butt, Jake.
Wish I'd have got that up film. Oh wait, it is filming, but it's filming the wrong direction.